Hi, Phyllis here from southernfrugal.com. This morning we're going to have a smoothie with the spring mix salad. I get this at Walmart right in the produce department, and I went ahead and got the big one this time because we love this with salads. Just add a little maybe cucumber, tomato, and actually the salad we had last night I put a little onion in it, thin sliced onions, and it's delicious, absolutely delicious. But the most we use is in the smoothies. Now this is 2 good handfuls, and it's got probably 10 different types of baby lettuce, which I love. So we're going to start out with that, and this morning we're going to do the smoothie that to me tastes like chocolate. And the combination that makes it taste like chocolate are the dark red grapes or black grapes, cooked sweet potatoes, and peanut butter. Those 3 things together. And so this morning, of course, we're going to continue with adding the celery. This is 1 large stalk of celery. So my sweet potatoes were baked in the oven and then frozen in the peeling. So I've taken them out this morning, and they're still a little bit frozen. I had a bad place on this one I had to cut out. But anyway, so this is just sort of a medium size sweet potato. They're still just a little bit frozen. Here's one that was whole. I didn't have to cut anything out of it there. I'm just slicing those up. They're still a little bit frozen. And next, well, y'all can't see, can you? Next, I'm going to add the grapes. Now, these are what they call black grapes. Can y'all see those? They're not totally black, but dark. And I'm going to go ahead and put the celery in. And that is 1 long stalk. And this morning, I'm using 5 cubes of frozen fresh orange juice, never been pasteurized. Got some sweet potato on that. 3 cubes of cream of wheat and oatmeal, and each one of these cubes is 2 tablespoons or a little over. And I'm going to use 2 cubes of just regular kale. And this is 1 cube of sunflower seed pulp. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and put that in. Y'all can hear that it's still frozen. Yeah, we slept late this morning. Today I'll be trimming poodles, and I'll have to probably give Mr. Bucket a haircut too. Alright, peanut butter, and that's probably the equivalent of about 2 tablespoons. Put that right down in the middle. And we're going to add a little bit of water. Now, if I have to add sugar, I will, because I'm out of dates. I've got to order more dates. So this is just a little less than a full cup of water. And we're going to go ahead and grind this up. Now with the cubes still pretty much frozen the way they are, this is going to take about a minute in the Vitamix. So I'm going to cut the camera off. We'll cut it back on when it gets through. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and I have already tasted of this. It does not taste like chocolate. I can taste the greens a little bit, but I didn't want to just fool with, juicing a couple more oranges or taking more cubes out of the freezer. And I did add a tablespoon of sugar. Now, because everything was so frozen because we slept late, we slept until 8 o'clock this morning. Now, let me say this. You can do that when you're retired. I mean, I always think we deserve it. So, yeah, we slept until 8 o'clock, and the dogs slept, everybody was just sound asleep. And we did stay up late last night talking about the house and house plans and all that. But anyway, back to the smoothie. I've got, I think, right at 50 ounces this morning. So I might not have any overage. If I fill the glasses all the way full, yeah, so I definitely probably added too many of the baby greens, and of course we've got the celery in there too. I've got a little bit of overage, so let's see how much we've got. Yeah. Of course, because it's Friday, and so tomorrow and Sunday we will be thawing out the little cubes and having those. What I do is they're just in a plastic bag, and just, you know, a regular plastic freezer bag, and I just put them down in a bowl of really hot water, and like 15 minutes they're all thawed out. But anyway, so we just had 6 little cubes that we can freeze this morning. All right, so what's my conclusion here? I added way too many greens this morning. Oops, had it upside down. Too many. So I can taste the greens, and I really, let's see if I can taste the sweet potato. Yeah, I can taste it, but it definitely doesn't taste like chocolate. Yeah, I think if I hadn't added so many greens and maybe not the celery, it would have tasted like chocolate. But anyway, it's still very good. Very green. Very green. All right, so that's it. Of course, it's Friday, and I don't really do videos anymore on Saturday or Sunday. You know, unless something comes up, maybe then I would. But anyway, today I've got to trim Peppy and Steely, and I've also got to give Mr. Bucky a haircut. That all comes due at the same time, so I figure if I'm going to have hair all over everything, I'd rather it all be at one time than I can just clean everything up and no big deal. But anyway, so we'll be talking. I'm going to make a casserole later today, and so we'll, I guess we'll see you then. Yeah. All right. So we'll be back in a little while.